Gala films, I would say, is the proper representation of North America and Latin America. I mean, that's what their name stands for, but as the people, they stand for that as well.
It was founded by Emilia Diaz-Barroso and Darlene Camaño.
You know, at first, it was an opportunistic approach, and it was, wow, there's so many Hispanics, we gotta make movies for Hispanics.
But we were realizing that the attention was on finding simply just Hispanic stuff, and it wasn't all about story.
When it dawned on us, said, well, you know, when we think of making movies for Hispanics, why are we thinking of it that way?
We're Hispanic, so we see good movies and great stories, and if the characters happen to be Hispanic, even better. Our theory was always that the Hispanic market is the mainstream market.
With the census that just came out, we're 50 million strong. You know, we represent the 16% of the population, and that's going to be even bigger in the next coming years.
In this country, there's a lot of second, third, fourth generation Latinos that are a hybrid between the Latin culture and the American culture.
I feel like I'm as American as a cheeseburger. You know, I feel like I'm just like everyone else, but I just have a different culture. And when I go to the movies and I see a cop movie and I don't see a Latino there, I'm like, guys, come on. We're all up in there, you know?
Why not just think of making great movies and bring our Hispanic sensibilities to the movie making process? And that's turned out much better.
The mandate pretty much is strong character-driven stories that uplift the human spirit.
We started as an independent film production company, not having any leverage in the studios, not having any leverage with the agents.
There's something that happened there where we started working with some really big, talented people. You know, Andy Garcia, Kevin Bacon, Forrest Whitaker, Paul Haggis, Charlize Theron. Something happened there that legitimized the company.
Everyone wants to see something new. Everyone wants to have the new idea first. I think getting a movie made nowadays is very hard. And I think taking a risk is even harder.
We wanted to find a way to unite the cultures, and what better way than laughter and entertainment and Will Ferrell.
Casa de mi padre. The great thing about it is that they saw this original story, never been done before.
Will Ferrell saying, I want to do a whole movie where I'm speaking Spanish and I'm playing a Mexican rancher.
With a bit of a speech impediment.
Pulled off something that a lot of people wouldn't ever risk.
As far as I know, an American actor has never tried to do a completely different language movie and is trying to play a native.
He had a platform where he could play, and there was a common ground between our culture and that culture, and you know, Americans and Latinos working together on one set in the most seamless way, creating that kind of intercontinental vibe.
Apart from being such incredible contributors to the industry and doing incredible things for us, they are probably the most special group of people I've met.
The thing that differentiates Nala the most is the way we do business.
Amelia and I work really hard to create an atmosphere here where everyone is contributing to the decisions we make. So it's not a political, you know, the competition that usually exists at those very corporate big conglomerates that make pictures. So we have a little more freedom to take those risks.
There's no day that you feel like you're not loved, like you're not being supported, and we do the same with the people that we work in.
This company feels like a family. The values, it's more than just work or getting famous or making a fast buck or anything like that. We really want to build something.
They care about everyone, every single person on that set. That really tells us something, that we're working for great people.
One of the things that I love about this company is that we've tried to let creative people have another place to come where they can do the things that they can't always do at the studios.
While they probably would get a lot more money if they went to a studio and set up their projects, they recognize that the way we do business is one where we really respect talent and we empower them to make the stories that they want to make.
They are taking risks. They are, you know, validating unknown actors, for example. I'm not known out here, new directors, and original stories.
Let's not underestimate what the kind of stories that we can tell.
We're coming from a place of authenticity. We know because that's who we are, as opposed to being a factory trying to create something for this third-party demographic that exists.
It's about empowering, it's about inspiring, it's about, there's no roof here, there's no ceiling. You got open doors to grow.
They did it, we can do it, they can continue doing it, and all it takes is just a little dream.
Whether it's this industry or anywhere else, whatever those dreams may be, there's a lot of beliefs that are mostly irrational around how difficult it is and how you have to compromise what is important to you in order to succeed in life. I think that the biggest message that I have is you do not have to compromise what is important to you, what is authentic to you, what is true for you in order to make it.